effort underway to tackle war situation. Prime Minister at DC conference. BNP deviating from reform process for the sake of power, alleges NCP. Information Minister against innocent journalists to remain in jail. 8 construction workers killed in tragic road accident in Sylhet. Those were the headlines. Good evening, viewers. I'm Riti Prova with English Bulletin. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has said the war situation has become a challenge for the new government. Effort is being made to tackle it without making the people to suffer. He made the remark in his inaugural address to the 4-day DC conference at Osmani Memorial Auditorium on Sunday. He said, getting promoted to the post of choice all the time is one of the main reasons of making public administration corrupt and unprofessional. Constitutional and regulatory organizations had been made ineffective during the rule of past fascist government. Country had been burdened with loans through graft and looting. February 12 election is the proof what happens if public administration works properly. BNP is negligent to accept the reform proposal just to enjoy absolute power. Member Secretary of NCP Akhtar Ahmed made the claim at the National Convention of the party at the Institute of Engineers on Sunday. Addressing the National Convention organized by party's Reform Implementation Committee, Chief Organizer of the Southern Region of NCP, Hasnat Abdullah, said there was a need to make several important organizations of the country more independent and autonomous as continuity of reforms. However, the government wants to keep those organizations under control. The other leaders of the party said there is a chance the country will go back to ousted Awami League's trend if reforms are not implemented. Government itself does not want that journalists who had not committed any crime should be put into jail. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Zohiruddin Shopon made the remark in his address to the event of World Press Freedom Day on Sunday. He said government wants to form an advisory committee soon with the representatives from the mass media. The Information Minister said any case against the journalist will be brought under organizational system. People who spoke at the event said loyal journalism will not benefit the government. They also said indiscriminate arrest of journalists in murder cases is a hurdle to free journalism. There is no chance of any crisis of sacrificial animal for Eid al-Azha. The number of cattle is 1,23,33,840. The demand is 1,06,334. Minister for Fisheries and Livestock, Mohammad Aminur Rashid, made the disclosure at a press conference at the conference room of the ministry at the Secretariat on Sunday. He said there will be no tax for buying and selling of cattle online. The government will be on hard line to stop extortion from cattle-laden trucks. There will be strict vigilance to check illegal entry of cattle through border. The probe agency of the International Crimes Tribunal has received evidence of killing 32 persons in Dhaka centering the Hifazat-e-Islam's rally in 2013. Chief Prosecutor of the Tribunal, Muhammad Aminul Islam, confirmed this, saying the investigation into the case is underway with priority. The probe into the incidents in Chattogram is yet to be completed. On completion of probe, report will be submitted before the tribunal within June 7. A total 21 persons, including the then Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, were made accused in the case filed over the incidents at Shapla Chottor in Motijil in Dhaka on May 5 in 2013. Eight construction workers were killed in a head-on collision between a truck and a pickup in South Shurma Upazila in Sylhet early Sunday. The accident occurred near Telibazar Bridge on the Sylhet-Dhaka highway at around 6 a.m. when 20 workers were travelling in a pickup van towards Sunamganj to join the workplace. 4 people, including a woman, died on the spot, while 4 others succumbed to their injuries after being taken to Sylhet Osmani Medical College Hospital. Police said that the incident took place as a jackfruit-loaded truck collided head-on with the workers' pickup van. 6 out of the 8 deceased have been identified so far. They were residents of Sylhet and Sunamganj. Police detained the helper of the truck. However, the driver managed to flee. Meanwhile, 5 persons, including a child, were killed in separate road accidents in 3 districts. A child has died after being tossed off his father's motorcycle in Debidar Upojila of Kumilla on Sunday morning. The accident took place near Beniapara area in Debidar municipality on Kumilla-Sylhet highway. In Chapainawabganj, 2 motorcyclist youths were killed in a road accident in the Benipur area under Nachol Upojila. The deceased were Shohak Hussain, a resident of Ajimpur village of Nachol Upojila, and Robiul Awal Jishan of Batutongi village in Shibganj Upojila. The accident took place when their motorcycle collided head-on with a truck. On the same day, 2 others were killed and 5 injured in a collision of a bus and an easy bike in Nagorkanda of Faridpur. Now a short break. We will be back soon with US President Trump to review Iran's new proposals to end the war. Pakistan team in Bangladesh to play 2-match test series. Welcome back. You're watching English Bulletin. The body of Bangladeshi student Jamil Ahmed Limon, who was murdered in the US state of Florida, has been sent to Bangladesh. After completion of all legal formalities, the flight carrying his remains has left Orlando International Airport. The flight is scheduled to arrive in Dhaka at 8:40 a.m. on Monday. Bangladesh Consul General in Miami, Saheli Sabrin, was present at the airport and supervised the entire repatriation process. Limon's mutilated body was recovered on April 25. Limon and another Bangladeshi PhD student, Nahida Sultana Brishti, had been reported missing on April 16 from the University of South Florida. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has obtained consent from the victim's family to repatriate the body of Brishti. Now news around the world. Iran has submitted a 14-point response to US proposal via Pakistan to end the conflict. According to Iran's Tasnim and Fars news agencies, the key points of the plan include a demand to resolve all issues and end the war within 30 days. Other demands include guarantees against future military aggression, withdrawal of US forces from Iran's periphery, an end to naval blockade, release of frozen Iranian assets, lifting of sanctions, an end to fighting in Lebanon, and a new mechanism governing the Strait of Hormuz. In response to Iran's new proposals, US President Donald Trump said he was going to review it, but cast doubt over its prospects. Talking to journalists in Florida, he declined to specify what could trigger new military action against the Islamic Republic. Around 8,000 Palestinian bodies are believed to be trapped under the rubble in the Gaza Strip. In Gaza Strip of Palestinian, less than 1% of debris has been cleared after Israel's 2-year genocidal war on the enclave, according to an Israeli media report citing a UN official. The Harris newspaper, citing an unnamed official from the UN Development Programme, said the slow pace of debris removal means the process could take up to 7 years. Israel has continued to commit daily violations of a ceasefire deal that was signed last October, killing 828 Palestinians and injuring 2,342, according to Gaza's health ministry. Counting of votes for the West Bengal Assembly elections in India will be held tomorrow. The outcome will determine whether the ruling All India Tribunal Congress TMC retains power or if the opposition led by the Bharatiya Janata Party BJP makes significant gains. The Election Commission of India has taken extensive measures to ensure a smooth and transparent process across the state. The vote counting will begin at local time 8 a.m. simultaneously across all districts, covering 293 of the 294 constituencies. As per the procedure, postal ballots will be counted first, followed by votes recorded in electronic voting machines. Viewers will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching English Bulletin. Now sports news. Pakistan's national cricket team has arrived in Dhaka to play a two-match test series against Bangladesh as part of the ICC World Test Championship. The team landed at Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport early Sunday with skipper Shan Masood leading a large squad contingent. Upon arrival, the team was escorted to their hotel under tight security. Star batter Babar Azam and pacer Khurram Shahzad have not yet joined the squad as they are currently involved in the Pakistan Super League final. The first test will begin on May 8 at Sher-e-Bangla National Cricket Stadium in Mirpur, while the second and final test is scheduled for May 16 in Sylhet. Before ending the bulletin, top stories once again. Effort underway to tackle war situation, Prime Minister at DC conference. BNP deviating from reform process for the sake of power, alleges NCP. Information Minister against innocent journalists to remain in jail. 8 construction workers killed in tragic road accident in Sylhet. US President Trump to review Iran's new proposals to end the war. Pakistan team in Bangladesh to play two-match test series. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us.